I'm feeling that Merrick guy is going to join our party at some point. There's a bunch of characters that are shown for this game. They just they look like they're party members on like the little Steam thing. The Steam pictures. Don't know what they're supposed to be called. Liligu. I feel like this place looks somewhat familiar. The name doesn't seem familiar, but, you know, the metal architecture and stuff like that reminds me of, I think, like the opening town in Grandia 1. Assuming I'm remembering correctly. I'm assuming this doesn't take place in the same world. I think it's like Alent or something. That name just stands out to me. Alright, this would otherwise be such a nice town. You mean, if this town weren't cursed by darkness, it would be a nice town. Oh my, what is the matter? I can't live here anymore. We're leaving. Leave them alone, Elena. Planning on staying in town. I'd advise against it. Besides, the gates won't open until tomorrow. Isn't the Skyway running? Not until tomorrow, but don't get your hopes up. They don't let people on it. Come again? Huh? But people were on it just now. For the private use of that miserable Gadan. Maybe it's for the best, since anyone who visits this town wants to leave as soon as possible. Hey, just forget about it. If there is anything I can do, thank you for your kind offer. But we can't stay in this town. There's nothing left for us here. Glad you were able to elaborate. Cheerful folk. But if I listened to every piece of good advice I heard, I'd have killed all of you already and ran off with your gold. I am exhausted. Shall we find an inn? Don't worry, Miss Elena. I heard this place has... what was it? There's a delicacy around here. If I could remember the name, we could try it. General store. Alright, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Alright, we have some money. Fire-based. Hold off on that for a second. I feel like I should buy this. Hold off on that for a second. Oh, I was like, what do you mean this is the same amount of defense that Ryudo has, but we just gave him a shell armor? Apparently this is less defense. Oh, maybe you just can't equip that. Actually, you have a 10 defense one, I'm pretty sure. Did I? I don't think I bought that. Doesn't look like it. Jewelry. You want that? Fireball scroll. Some friends. Confusion effect. Causes intoxication. Oh, I guess if after selling my stuff I have enough for the flame staff, then I'll buy the flame staff. I'm lucky, it gives her the spell burn, which is what I'm hoping for. I don't think she normally has it. Oh. Costs 90. No way I'm gonna get that in time. Actually, I wanted to spend my points. I would want to do so in the adventure book. Hey, Morganite Skies. That's the inn. Recover. Save game. The only thing we got to eat is Arum root. Still want to stay? Whatever, just serve it up quick. I'm hungry. That's it, the delicacy I forgot to try last time. Boy, are we lucky. Yes, the delicacy. Anyway, that's all we got. Take it or leave it. Quite a sales pitch. How about it? How's Grandia 2? It is going. Still very much in the beginning of the game. But, you know, we have 3 party members. That's We're off to a good start. Come on, let's try that stuff Roan calls a delicacy. Hey Roan, what's this? This is awful. I'd rather eat dirt. This food has no flavor. The texture is really weird. Do people really eat this? It has the oddest texture. How can this be a famous local delicacy? It must be an acquired taste. How can anyone call this a delicacy? That is ridiculous. It is not appealing. It is appalling. This can't be edible. It's like eating sand. Never eaten anything like this before. It has the most disgusting texture. Feels so rough in my mouth. Are you sure this is even edible? People actually eat this stuff? Never had such mushy food. How can people even eat this stuff? Are we done yet? How many times have we got to talk about how this stuff is disgusting? Is all I have to eat here? I think I will abstain from meals from here on out. Can we get on the Skyway soon, please? I'm thinking we ought to go see this Gadan guy tomorrow. Let's go shake him up a bit. Shake a leg. Oh my goodness, are you alright? What is the matter? Where does it hurt? I'm hungry. This is a problem easily remedied. I'm sure we have something to eat. Please, a moment. Here's an arum root. Ooh. Is the boy sick? Young miss, please do not give him any food. It is too much of a temptation. What do you mean? People of this town cannot eat normal food even if they wanted to. They can only bear that disgusting arum root. Do not understand. What do you mean they cannot eat? Elena, don't talk to strangers. Besides, they could be diseased. The strangers? If so, we must help them. I'm hungry. I can't stand it anymore. If we have to keep eating only arum root, we're going to die. Shut up. You ask for too much. Here, eat this. Ooh, blech. It's no use. I can't eat it either. Dear, let's leave this town. We can try starting a farm elsewhere. But we don't know if we'll be able to eat even if we leave this town. I'm sorry. We will manage, somehow. What exactly is going on in this town? You must be travelers. You ought to leave this town quickly. What is your difficulty? I serve Lord Granus, and I may be of some small help. What is your difficulty? I am we'll say CR 14 encounter, okay? I may not have the strength or the intelligence to defeat my foes, but I certainly have the wisdom. And some spells are based off of wisdom. The people in this town have lost their sense of taste. Their sense of taste? Thanks to the Skyway, this town was once a bustling trade center. My husband had been working on the Skyway. Work was hard, but the pay was good, so we were never at want for anything. But just 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sand or rocks. Soon we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that only we were sick, but before we knew it, everyone in town was suffering. Is this suffering where, like, the food that you're eating just doesn't taste like anything? Is that suffering? The only thing we could eat was the arm root, which was tasteless to begin with. But now, no matter how much we eat, we never even begin to get full. Never heard of such a disease that makes you lose your sense of taste. How about you, Ryudo? Ask Elena. She doesn't seem to have much taste in anything, bonnets included. Oof. Maybe this town is somehow cursed. I don't remember anyone doing anything against the will of Lord Granas. It must be miserable. I wish there were something I could do. You worked on the Skyway, right? How do we catch a lift? In the center of town, you will find the mansion of Mr. Gadan, manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I doubt he'll help you. There's a rumor that if you leave this town, you'll be able to taste food again. I wonder, isn't there some other way? Why are you not able to leave this town? If you could eat good food again, your child would regain his health. This is the only town where my skills are needed. If I were to give up my job here, we wouldn't be able to afford the food anyway. Got no other choice, Elena. Let's go find that Gadan guy. But sorry I couldn't help overhearing you. Are you in a hurry? For Gadan's house, go toward the back of town. House 1. House 4. I don't know where you go. So, did they say this looks like a good boulder to build a city around, or did it just drop out of the sky one day? Ryudo, that's not a boulder. It's an ancient building. You don't say. This is where I'm supposed to go? Oh, this is the church. House 2. So, did they say this looks like a good boulder to build a city around, or no? Oh, that's the same dialogue. Gadan's house. You look like a strange person. Delicious. Delicious. Well, I haven't seen you around here. Something I can do for you. Heard that you aren't letting anyone on the Skyway. I'm here to change your mind. Yes, we are not letting anyone on right now. This is a vital time for business. Carrying people drops our efficiency. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, I didn't notice you had a sister with you. She must be headed to Grana's Cathedral. Well, more business. How much do you want? 10,000 gold pieces should cover my costs. Deal. Let's go. Not so quickly, my friend. The last tram has already left. Do not fret. Another will be available come the morrow. Can't leave today, huh? Then obviously, you can still stuff yourself with food. Why do you not share your secret with the townsfolk? Elena, hush. Strange thing to say, my sister. Do you imply that my health is something less than virtuous, that I should suffer as well? Well, no. Ah, but I too am troubled by this cause. My employees are all stricken, which is hardly good for business, and with no cure. That's so. Even then, I'm amazed you can eat so much. Perhaps the others have sinned before Granus. Perhaps I alone remain blessed. Who can fathom the mind of God? Ah, delicious. Dear sister, you smell quite nice. Were you aware that smell and taste are interrelated? What? He seems healthy enough, although I do question his taste in women. How can you remain so smug and impertinent while others starve about you? I would want your words if were I you. I pay my workers generously. This problem is none of my doing. The townsfolk would do well to thank me for seeing to bring prosperity to this town. How could such a thing have happened? Indeed, this town was known by many to have been touched by the hand of Granus. Perhaps he does not wish to soil his hands any further, but I am no expert. You should inquire within the church outside of town. Oh, but you do smell fine, my dear sister. A sweet, delicious peach. Tomorrow, then. Where are we going to get that much money? Hey? What a disgusting man. I wouldn't know. That Gadon's appetite is incredible. It's almost unnatural. But I'm more worried about the money we have to pay tomorrow. He's working us. We'd better start digging in our couches for change. Why don't we just waste them? That's why I like you, Sky. Always thinking. Ryudo, like it or not, we do have a sister in our party. But Ryudo, we have to do something for these townspeople. If they are really blessed by Lord Granus, how could this happen to them? Like that man just said just now, we should ask the father at the church. Are we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral or not? We don't have time for your church girl routine. This town, everything, it is terrible. I just cannot ignore those in need. Look, Princess, we don't need any more trouble than we already have. Please, Mr. Ryudo, cannot leave until tomorrow anyway. What's wrong with just going to the church? Shut your yap, kid. This is not a stroll to the altar. And we're not in the bloody church choir. I'm sick of all this. I'm sorry, but still. Don't be so quick to apologize. Come on, let's find the church. What is this? To the church. I believe Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg have a song related to going to church. Oh wait, maybe that's Lil Jon and Ice Cube. May I help you, my dear travelers? Father, we have come with a question. See that you, too, are one who serves Lord Granus. Father, what has happened to this town, to these people? This is a question that troubles me as well. Do not know what has befallen us. Some say that the face of Lord Granus has turned from us, but still I do not believe it. Yes, I've heard this tale. There are those in town who say they have lost the blessing of Granus. Pretty unreliable for a deity. If you want to keep your job as Supreme Overlord, you should keep your naughty nice list straight. Ryudo. I don't quite get this blessing stuff. That one lard butt looked pretty darn blessed to me. About 200 pounds more blessed than anyone else around here. Oh, you must mean Mr. Gadan. He too has changed. He was once a good man, loved by all. But then he began to change. Yes, you said that. He began to become obsessed with wealth and riches, and with nutrition as well. And as I recall, this occurred roughly around the same time that our current misfortunes befell us. Oh, what a coincidence. People deal with depression differently. Some sleep, others write. Others suck food down their throats like garbage chutes. But what would that have to do with the townspeople not being able to eat? Father, forgive my companion's lack of tact, but I do wonder why this town is known to be blessed by Granus. Of course, please go upstairs. You will see the truth for yourselves from above. Alright, I'm upstairs. What do you got for me? Please look. You can see the whole town from here. Guess those stone monuments were probably some sort of, religious thing, and now they're not. Those pillars, they look to be part of a single ruin. They are said to be the ruins of a temple. They were severely damaged when the town was rebuilt, but Mr. Gadan says that they're still not sufficiently destroyed. I see. So this town was built on the ruins of an old temple of Granus. That is why this town is blessed. Those pillars have a strange shape, as if there was something in the center. As if something were buried. Now that you mention it, I have heard of an excavation at the base of the pillars. The pillars run deep, too deep to be removed. Not liking what I'm hearing. What do you think, Elena? Sound familiar? Ruined temple, buried mound, unholy piece of Valmar sealed up inside? Like Garmia Tower. It cannot be. Valmar. I have not heard of such a thing. Terrific. Then we can be on our way. Hold, Ryudo. The suffering of the townspeople may be a result of the breaking of a seal. We must investigate. Whoa there, Gumshoe. I don't recall hunting down reawakening God of Evil as part of my job description. Saving those in need is the duty of those who follow Granus. I will not ignore my duty, Ryudo. And I most certainly will not ignore these people. We must aid them. Now you're just being stubborn. Let's try to be rational here. 1, I'm not being paid. I repeat that I am not being paid. 2, Granus should be more than able to take care of Valmar without us. 3, you need to get to the cathedral as soon as possible. Ryudo, please. I cannot ignore their suffering. If I do, I might as well never take another step toward the cathedral. So you will not be moved then. Very well. I will help them by myself. I'll have to protect you, of course. Stop it with a self-righteous expression. Come on, make a nice face for me. Even gave her a portrait for it. What are you doing? Cut that out. We'll check out the ruins, but tomorrow. Tomorrow we take the Skyway, no matter how many kittens are stuck in trees. Oh, Ryudo. Father, you spoke of an excavation. Yes, but take caution. No one has been permitted to explore the ruins. There is much danger. Thank you, Father. Ryudo, let us depart. Oh, Father, I have had terrible dreams of late. In them I am haunted by darkness. Does this mean that my soul is weak? Do not allow darkness to have a doorway to your heart. A strong soul resists darkness. Carry yourself accordingly. Thank you very much. Father, you may be blessed by, or may you be blessed by Lord Granus. Same to you, O songstress of Granus. How do you know she's a songstress? Let's get this over with. We don't have room for any more of these roadside attractions in our itinerary. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. Away we go. Well, I'll be. You gonna join my party? Moreg, what brings you here? Smell of this place. It offends the earth. Wait, tell me, is my brother here? What of Melphis? Where is he? What has he done? I sense the foul work of that demon here. Do not ask what came by his hand, for I wish not to bear the remembrance of it. But is he here, or do you only suspect? Mr. Moreg, this town is now deeply troubled. Please, will you aid us in our search for the root of this evil? Will you help us put an end to it? To protect the power of which you speak from ever being used again, I shall join you. Thank you very much. That was easy. You got a lot of HP, dog. What you all about? Got 138 strength. Alright, so you are on par. Your magic is absolutely atrocious, so we're not going to be handling any of that. Yeah, he's got a lot of HP. Let's see. I don't have enough for this, or else I would get that. Okay. Actually, he is better than Ryudo because Ryudo has a strength up thing. I don't know if he's gonna stick around the party though. Must be the hole they dug. Smell of decay comes from below, the foul stench of that villain. Melphis. Heads up, Moreg. Alright, let's go. Let's go save, you mean? Oh. What's up, turtle? Hey look, these critters are eating sand, and they don't care. Wow, that's kind of cool. Cool? You envy those turtles? Well, sure. I mean, look. They get to fill themselves up on food that they like, right? That's something to be envied, isn't it? I need to find the inn to save. Always save before going into dangerous dungeons, folks. You never know what will happen. Oh, he's level 17 as well? That's crazy. Maybe I'm a little behind on levels. Because Millennia was one level higher than me too. Can't trust that they'll always put a save point at the beginning of the dungeon, so you know. Oh, 100 G's. Oh yeah, I need to test something. Items. Attack. Change weapon. Change equip. Current equip. That did not appear to use
Gotta
any
work
MP.
even harder.
Hey. So it does not give her burn. I have a party made up of level 10 or greater characters. Okay. It does not give her burn. It instead gives her, like, the item use for burn. Which is actually pretty good.
There you go.
As long as it doesn't break on me. This is going to be a very valuable piece of equipment. Why did she not attack? Is that what the movement ability or like movement is about? If you don't have enough movement to get there in time, you just lose your attack? That can't be how that works. I refuse to believe it. Wow, you actually killed that. Why is Homeboy Slice so slow? I thought, what does speed do?
Gotta work even harder.
It was an initiative too. Maybe I had already gone. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. That much I can say for certain. I don't like the look of this dungeon. If like the floor looks like flesh to me with, you know, like green like poisonous lesions or something like that. And then the walls are all like shiny, as if, you know, like organs and stuff. That's what I see. Hey, no, the otter. Just an early lunch for you?
There you go.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Yeah, literally. You take your lunch at 10 a.m. Every time is scheduled. Not lunch, breakfast. Ah, I used to work at starting at 5 a.m. Pacific time, so I used to have 10 a.m. lunches as well. So I know the pain. Or lack thereof. Depending on, you know, who you ask.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Money, 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 money. Wait. Okay, this is the quote-unquote correct way to go. Reflection ring. Sometimes reflects damage. Gives 10 defense. Give that to you.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Feels good having 4 party members. The only thing left to do is to make it so that I have two ranged attackers that also couple as casters. And then 2 frontliners. And then I can diversify from there. That backfired. Big damage. Big damage.
Gotta work even harder.
I'll go that way just yet. Alright, pick up all the fat loots at all the dead ends. A ghoul. A monster. Ghoul. A fiend. This might take a while. Gravity doesn't sound like a very nice spell. Okay, I feel like gravity did exactly nothing. Oops, I attacked the wrong target. It didn't even work out. Ah, I see why you cast... Did that hit your homie? No. I see why they cast gravity now. Your spellcast was interrupted. Maybe I should be approaching this better. Be, you know, canceling attacks when I can.
My blade.
No need to take all that unnecessary damage. just got countered, dog. You did it! I can't believe you did it. It's a miracle. Oh. Milliseconds off.
Nothing withstands my blade.
You know, speaking of people having a hard time, you know, eating food and tasting it, I am hungry. What's up, brother? Gonna get some food around here. Oof, that hits everybody.
There you go.
Power drain. Very nice.
Let's work at it. There you go.
Ah, if only he went for that one, you could have killed that one. It would have been glorious.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Jesus. So much damage. Hope that doesn't interrupt spell cast. Alright. You're not gonna make it in time. Oh. should be able to kill.
Gotta work even harder.
Weakness nut. Yeah, I should have inspected this first. You wish to open the portal, light the red, blue, and green candlesticks.
There you go.
This flame staff was a very good decision. They have made a very good decision.
Gotta work even harder.
Could probably heal people.
There you go.
Wasted damage, but sometimes it's just gotta be done.
There you go.
Don't be a jerk. Canceled your entire attack, didn't it? Looks like it.
you go.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Fusion charm. Bonds of trust. +5 ACT. An accessory. Raises IP. Lamberge. Sounds like a Svard. Also gives you burn. Interesting. That's a, yep. Unfortunate. Gonna be taking some damage here. Let's see how much fire damage you're gonna do. Okay. I'm okay with this.
There you go. There you go. Gotta work even harder.
much for seeing if there's anything hiding behind the door. Alrighty, this is where I'm going to be calling it quits for today. Right before the boss, I know, such a jerk. But we'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Grandia 2. See how that boss fares. Hopefully we don't have to fight the brother. You know, he sounds like a real big top dog. Don't think we're ready for that just yet. But see ya the next time I see you. Peace.